Hello everybody, my name is Andrew from BrickMeisterZ with more LEGO idea sets. And it's time to start practicing your typing skills with this. Today, we're going to be taking a look at the LEGO Ideas Typewriter set, which is set number 21327. It's recognized versus 18 and up. And it has a total of 2,079 pieces for the price of $200 in the United States when it was released back in July of 2021, which is this year, as a LEGO Store exclusive set. I bought this set on BrickLink, and it actually came to my house a couple of days ago. And as what you see about the typewriter, this is actually the 35th LEGO Ideas set. But the actual design of it looks fantastic. Rather be these keys right there that you can type with your fingers. And over on the back of the box, if I'm going to be able to flip this around, we got some different shots of the set. And this actually includes this paper that you could probably type, because I think it probably has ink in it or something, but maybe I'm completely wrong with that. So yeah, the box art is probably these LEGO black backgrounds, especially for adults and everything like that. So yeah, right behind the box is the build of this set. But let's take a look at it. The build of the typewriter in sand green is actually different compared to the one in the original project that was in dark bluish gray, because I actually made a comparison video between the original version and the official version of this set, if you haven't checked that out. And this project that I'm talking about was made by Steve Guinness, who actually got 10,000 supporters, or 10K, on the LEGO Ideas website. So congratulations to him, who actually designed it in order to get his set approved. A few things that I really like about the build of the LEGO Typewriter set is the keys, and all of these round flat tiles that I'm talking about are all new prints except the space bar. Rather be the letters from A to Z, the shift lock key, the shift key, the backspace key, the question mark key, and the colon key. And what's cool is that if you type the keys with your fingers, like that, you see the paper moving across, and as you're typing it, I love the clicking sound effects that they use from the typewriter's keys, which is pretty darn cool how LEGO actually made something like this. And you see that arm right there? If you actually push it to the right, like that, it'll probably reset, and then you can probably start typing again. Keep that in mind. Oh yeah, the arm that I'm talking about is actually attached to the paper roll. That you could probably move this barrel piece and move the paper up and down by using that keeps that little line thing in place. And as you can see, the paper is actually locked inside the paper roller, so I'm gonna have to take it out. And the paper was from the typewriter's paper roller, and there's actually a note that LEGO actually created, because their headquarters were probably in Boland, Denmark, and the date is July 2021. Funny enough, that is actually the release of the LEGO Typewriter set for around $200. Like I said, that was released back in July of 2021, which is this year. The note said, "Dear LEGO friend, it gives me great pleasure that this set, created by fan designer Steve Guinness and the LEGO Ideas team, has made its way to your desk. My great-grandfather and LEGO founder, Ollie Chrislin, hope I said it right, was born in 1891, just a few years after the typewriter and the telephone were invented." Well, that was a long time ago. Both inventions revolutionized communication and played a big part in developing modern businesses across the globe. Ol's first typewriter sat on his desk when he founded the company. In 1958, my grandfather, Godfred, typed the patent application on the typewriter, much like this one, for the Lego system bricks you can find in this set. We still have the documents on display in the Lego House History Collection. Technology was involved by leaps and bounds, but the sight and sounds of classic typewriters still remind me of visiting my grandfather and my father yelled in their offices when I was a child. It felt exciting and important, and they left me write stories and secret messages of their typewriters. One thing remains the same to this day. We still aim to inspire and develop the builders of tomorrow, and it always amazes me how fans and Lego ideas designers express their creative talents with Lego bricks. Keep rebuilding our world, always. Kind regards, Thomas Kirk Christiansen. Good job on Steve Guinness, who actually got his set approved on the Lego Ideas website to make the typewriter a real Lego set. And this note that I'm talking about uses this little notebook, as you can see there if you actually open up. There's actually different languages that you can probably put the paper inside the typewriter's paper roller if you're probably like in a different country, I guess. There's different languages right there, rather be English for the United States, and Spanish and French and Germany for German, and Japanese for Japan, and so many other languages because I cannot actually name them all. So yeah, that's a look at the note, and I'll probably stick it right back into the typewriter paper holder. I mean roller, not holder. Yeah, paper roller is something that you probably just roll up the paper. Okay, now I put the note for the paper back into the paper roller. One thing I do want to point out is that this ribbon, which is sort of like a fabric material, shows you how to move it across the paper by typing it with the keys. And the ribbon actually uses different colors for the ink, like how you probably use this switch and turn it from red to black after we flip the ribbon around. But yeah, these are the key arms that you could probably type with the keys when they move up and down. You see that paper moving to the left. I get why real typewriters actually use real arms, the typewriter arms of how you could probably type different keys that all of these different arms actually move up and down. But Lego, on the other hand, actually moved one, because there's really no way that Lego would actually be able to make all these keys move, but with a different key with these arms that move up and down, because this is actually way too hard. But as a matter of fact, they tried their best to make this set. Great job, Lego. And speaking of keys, if you look at the real version of the typewriter, you see that multiple of the typewriter keys arms actually kind of move up and down by using your fingers to type with a different key while the arms are moving up and down. And as you can see, the real typewriter uses the real ink that is used for the paper. But Lego, on the other hand, had that note with the printed letters on it, like I actually kind of read that earlier. So you had to place the paper inside the paper roller in order to type stuff, because there's actually no real ink in this set. Like I said, this note is actually printed ink. And this arm right there that is attached to the paper roller, that part actually kind of moves to the left while typing with the keys, like that. Let me show you how this actually works by actually showing it to the back. So I'm gonna flip that around, and here we go. cool, right? What can go wrong without typing something with a typewriter like this? One thing I do want to point out is that before we take a look inside the typewriter to see how this actually works, what I found out is that when I was working on bag 6, I think, I did spot those new 1x5 plates that were probably in light brown, question mark. I think they're in light brown or medium nougat, but every single time I call it medium nugget, but apparently not. It's probably just nougat, I guess. Anyway, here's how this works. Flip it, or not flip it, turn it around to the back, lift up this part right here. And as you can see, this is how the mechanisms work inside the typewriter. So, with the press of the keys, you see how these actually some Technic gears going across. And yeah, this is actually different inside the LEGO Super Mario NES TV with the mosaic screen and stuff. Here's another closer look at it. And there we go. That's what it looks like for the inside with those Technic stuff, whatever you want to call it, those mechanisms. Finally, one last thing that I want to point out is that there's actually 2 stickers in this set. Rather be that system a print right there, which is a sticker that is on a 2x4 tile. And once I actually turn this around, there's another sticker at the back, which is on a 2x6 tile that says System in Play SG, which is Steve Guinness, SG/NGUOYD 030774 Billund, which is probably LEGO's headquarters right there. Cool little Easter egg secret that I actually found about the designer Steve Guinness, who actually got his set approved with the typewriter. Either way, that's it for the build of this set. Let's take a look at the packaging before we wrap up this video. We already took a look at the box at the beginning, but for the instruction booklet, once you open this up, it shows some information about the typewriter, and here's some more information about it. And as for a LEGO Ideas designer, Steve Guinness, who actually got his set approved. And right there in dark bluish gray, this is actually the original project that I actually talked about earlier that was in dark bluish gray compared to the one in sand green. So yeah, great job, Steve Guinness, who, oh yeah, here's the pictures for the original version. Good job, Steve Guinness, to get his set approved. And then we got the LEGO designers in order to work on this set. And it shows the building steps and everything. And at the very end, it shows the parts list and a LEGO feedback and win for a chance to win a cool LEGO prize. And, yeah, right here, it shows an advertisement for some of the other LEGO Ideas sets, like Sesame Street, Winnie the Pooh, and the Medieval Blacksmith. And on the back, it shows the QWERTY keys, which is probably why I actually love this, because of that at the back of the instruction booklet. So anyways, that's about it for my review of the LEGO Ideas typewriter set. And this is actually a classic retro household object that you could probably type with your fingers by using the keys. And the paper actually kind of moves across the typewriter, which I actually love the most, by the way, with this cool play feature. So yeah, like I said about the typewriter, this will look perfect next to the LEGO Super Mario Nintendo Entertainment System set as part of the LEGO Household Objects collection. Like, I know we're going to be getting the Earth Globe pretty soon, but we've always considered about the typewriter, especially for around $200. The designer did a fantastic job capturing the typewriter as when it's probably moving across the paper in order to type stuff. Like I said, there's probably no real ink in this set because all they have is just a piece of paper, which is a note that a designer actually wrote to Steve Guinness. So, with all what's considered about the typewriter, I think I'm gonna rank this set in A+. Do I love this set? Yes, especially how you can actually type your fingers with the keys as when the paper is moving across the paper. So yeah, great job on Steve Guinness who actually designed the typewriter. Anyway, what do you guys think? Leave your thoughts in the comments down below. My name is Andrew from BrickMeisterZ signing off, and thank you all so much for watching this video. If you're new to the channel, please click that subscribe button and then click on the bell icon to turn on notifications to be updated on my content when I upload a new video for you guys. But that's it for now. I'll see you guys later, and keep on practicing your typing skills. Peace out. Bye.